The Economist's understanding of self-interest extends beyond selfishness or egotism. Many critics misinterpret the Economist's view of self-interest and human behavior. Friedrich Hayek clarifies the idea of self-interest in his book, Individualism and Economic Order, 1948. Here, Hayek states that, as the belief that individualism approves and encourages human selfishness is one of the main reasons why so many people dislike it. In the language of the great writers of the 18th century, it was man's self-love, or even his selfish interests, which they represented as the universal mover. These terms, however, did not mean egotism in the narrow sense of concern with only the immediate needs of one's proper person. The self, for which alone people were supposed to care, did as a matter of course include their family and friends, and it would have made no difference to the argument if it had included anything for which people in fact did care. Hayek takes a broader view of self-interest than commonly assumed by critics. Self-interest extends beyond the individual to encompass friends, family, and loved ones, as well as any causes or concerns a person genuinely cares about. So, a person's utility is a function of everything they care about. Self-interest, broadly construed, is the idea that people are naturally guided by their interests, desires, and personal knowledge of their immediate circumstances. Hayek concludes by stating, "The real question, therefore, is not whether man is, or ought to be, guided by selfish motives, but whether we can allow him to be guided in his actions by those immediate consequences which he can know and care for, or whether he ought to be made to do what seems appropriate to somebody else who is supposed to possess a fuller comprehension of the significance of these actions to society as a whole." In conclusion, Hayek argues that individual decision-making is far superior to government central planning. See you next time.